Welcome to King of the Palace. I'm Dennis Nussel, standing here with this week's bowlers. To my left, the returning and still running the ladder kings of the tag team division, the team of Dupuis and Clausen. Welcome back.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts about bowling against you know who?
Well, it's going to be a good match. Hopefully it'll be a good competitive match. And like last week, hopefully we come out on top, but you never know.
One step closer to defending the titles.
Hopefully I can do a little bit better than I did last week.
Well, maybe it's your turn this time. You'll take a little break and you can pick it up for him.
I hope so.
There you go, see? Well, good luck to you guys. And to my right, the number 3 seeds with a roll-off score of 776. The team of Nick Leach and Dean. I'm the new Tommy All-Star of this place, Sullivan. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts about going against the champs, Nick?
I'm excited, ready to bowl.
Do I even have to ask you?
No. You know what I'm going to say.
Should we have it come across the screen on the bottom?
Yeah, just flash it right across the bottom.
Are you going to get a tattoo with that on it? You can just show it?
I figured you would, just for the hell of it.
I might. I got some space.
Yeah, there you go.
Do I have to pay you every time I show it, though?
Yeah.
All right, well, I know I'm not going to get much more out of you, so good luck to you guys. Good luck to you. I'll see one team in the 11th box.
Up first on alley 4, Mr. Nick Leach, who is a former tag team champion.
And he's a partner of mine on my Friday Night Pro Team next year.
Nick's average is 114. He's been bowling for 12 years. His high single is a 171. His high trip is a 413. Up on alley 3, Mr. Tom Clausen. He's been bowling for 2 years. Been doing duck pin a lot longer. His average is a 106. His high single is a 142, and his high trip is a 369. And in duck pins, his high single is a 257, and his high trip is a 599.
Whoa. A 599?
Duck pin.
Duck pin.
Duck pins?
Yep.
My God, that's phenomenal.
As both bowlers match spears.
Yeah, both bowlers opened up, one with a Queen's lead, 3 pins in succession, and Nick picked up one of the 6 Mongos. Oh, wide right.
Off to the right.
Picks up 4 on the spare. Tom Clausen looking at a fill on spare, wants 8, 9, and 10, wants the head pin. Oh, wide left.
I want to thank our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass. Visit buynorthend.com or visit them in person and see Marty Babineau and his excellent sales staff at a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Or go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling and see our good friend George do parodies on Candlepin bowling, duck pin bowling, and yes, 10-pin bowling. Also, Minecraft, Abandoned World live streams on Twitch at George F551.
Yeah, our good buddy Marty. Wonder how he's doing, David.
He's doing good.
He's doing good. Yeah, our good buddy. There's only one Marty Babineau up there.
Yo, here's a funny for you. You know how we were just last week we were talking about
kidnapping him.
What it was like in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I totally forgot this, and it was brought to my attention by Mr. Mike Kane that when we first started this show, okay, there was never any live commentary.
That's correct.
It was all taped, and then Travis would edit it all.
Yeah.
And he'd say, okay, we're ready to rock and roll, and he would give us the laptop. And Steve and I, before Dennis joined in, Steve and I would sit there and watch the videos.
Yes, because the first time I did commentary, we did it through the laptop.
When did we change to live?
Season 3 because people suggested it.
Yep.
Oh.
So it's come a long way, and you know, a lot of some of the things that were said and done way back then.
10. That was a 10 for Clausen.
Nick on alley 4.
Found the head pin.
Leaves the 5 pin.
Drops 9 in the spare
nice
for him.
Fill.
Tom on alley 3.
And he's got
right
the head
down the middle
pin.
of the plate.
Come on, fall over.
Leaves the 5-7.
He did good. Okay.
Oh, leaves the 7.
Come on.
No.
Not as easy as it looks, people. Never said it time and time again. And both bowlers missed a single pin spear, Dennis, David. Most frustrating thing, in my opinion, in Candlepin bowling.
Bunch of road runners.
Not as easy as it looks. They had 4 shots at a single pin and only 1 made it. Okay.
One more box to the partners come up.
Nick Leach up, lane number 4. Box number 5.
Campbell.
Here we go.
Nick on alley 4.
Oh,
Right down the middle of the plate.
Another 9 drop.
That should have been a hammer.
Leaves the 6. Tom
Tom
Clausen up. And he had the head pin, and he leaves the makeable shot for a spare, the 2-4.
Nice piece of dead wood in
Yep,
front.
just tick it.
Locked
tap
it all in.
And, oh, you got it this
Nice.
time. Okay.
Nick leaves his partner with a spare.
Dennis, what do you think? 50-50? 50% on shooting single pin spares with no rule?
Ooh,
Huh?
I don't do percentages.
No, way. 50-50. A lot
It
of
depends
people
on the bowler.
Yeah. Very, very different. Tom wanted that back.
And
but
after 5, Dupuy and Clausen at 60, Leach and Sullivan at 62, working on a spare.
Mr. Dave Dupuy. His average is 110. He's been bowling for 53 years. His high single is a 203. His high trip is a 505. And he'll be bowling against on alley 3. No stranger to the king of the palace, Mr. Dean Sullivan.
been here a number of times.
Dean's been bowling for 45 plus years. His average is a 117. His high single is a 193, and his high trip is a 450.
He finds the head pin, and he leaves
Drops
just
the
a
solid 9.
You know, so the tag team, the former tag team champs, and Leach and Sullivan teamed up to run it again.
Absolutely.
And he's all over it. Nice shot by Dean Sullivan. Marks 2 in a row now. 3 out of the last 4 boxes for Sullivan. And
Tell you, when Dean's on, man, it's like
Sullivan
magic.
Yeah.
And Leach
Yeah, he's a good guy.
loves the game, like we all do.
And thank you to all 1,088 of our subscribers on YouTube.
Yep, want to thank everybody out in YouTube land, local access, and on Facebook for tuning in, watching King of the Palace. We cannot do what we do without you, so thank you.
Didn't want that.
That one got away from him a little bit.
3 fill on the spare.
Nope, Dupuy wasn't on a spare.
Thought he was.
Nope.
Oh, I stand corrected. Thank you. Thank
Dean
you,
is on
Dean.
a spare.
Dean's on the spare, and he dropped 6, right? Yeah.
Yes.
My fault.
Box to box, Sullivan and Leach are up 17 pins over the champs.
Big shot here, Sullivan. Big
A
shot.
lot of bowling left.
Oh, why did that 9 pin go down? Yes, Dennis, I know. Nothing hit it.
Answer your
Look
own
good.
questions.
Well, it looked good.
It got hit now. It just got touched. Dave leaves the finger of God. Sullivan
It's
picks up the 10.
Yeah, we don't approve improper touching on the show.
It is a family show.
Well, looking down there, people, we want to thank our good friend Rick Santucci for being a professional scorekeeper. Appreciate it. Dave Dupuy up on
Right down the middle of the plate.
box number 7, Dennis. Yes.
Leaves the 2-4-5.
Another
Box number 8.
box number 8. Excuse me. And Dean up, and he
Right down the middle of the plate, and he leaves the
it's
7-10 split.
better known as the railroad split. And Dave Dupuy shooting one of the 6 Mongols.
You know, I've only known it as the 7-10 split.
No, the railroad split. Absolutely. That's what it's called. And Candlepins.
Oh, nice
he
shot.
made it. Dean Sullivan hammers into the wood, got it to spin over, and the messenger caught the 10 pin. You get that one, Dennis?
You were going to use that sooner or later.
I know. Well, there was a classic example of it. I was waiting for it since last week.
Thank you to Nick Lang. I just wanted to say every time I hear my name mentioned on the show, I feel honored.
Well, we thank you. Dave Dupuy up, firing.
So if we said
what?
so if we said Freshie, he'd feel honored.
I guess.
Oh, he got a backdoor.
Oh, Dean right down the middle of the plate,
no.
chops
On-
out the 1-5.
Dennis, was that on a mark?
It was.
Oh, my
1-5.
goodness. How does that happen? Dennis, he takes out the 1. Not only does he take out the spread eagle, he takes out the
Really full.
spread eagle with 2 claws. Ah, give me a break, people, will you? How does that happen? And Dave Dupuy, nice mark.
The second of the match.
Dean Sullivan buries the ball and leaves this mess, people. I know, Dan.
Just got to clean
I
up.
hear
That's
you,
all.
Dean. Well, you got to get an 8 or a 9. It's Candlepin bowling. What can I tell you? I have no idea how it happens. And You get
It's
the
not a
eight.
bad out.
Not a bad out.
Nope.
Thank you to Malcolm Finnegan and Devin LaCava. I can't get enough of the show. Bowling is my passion, but I've been unable to bowl recently due to health issues. I would absolutely love to be on the show someday. Keep up the great work.
Well, we welcome you when you get better.
Wishing you all the well.
Oh, nice ball. He leads the 5-pin, better known as the kingpin. Well, let's see what happens. Again, Dean Sullivan, all he did, he came back. Oh, I don't like this, Dennis. No wood to fly over.
I don't. It's not bad. I played a left at a deadwood.
Oh, just caught it.
Oh, he's thanking the bowling gods, people. He's smiling. Dave Dupuis smiling.
Oh,
he did
Dean
make
picks
it. You're
his
right.
own up.
Dean played the wood people way left, threw the plank over, and took out the 10.
Want to let you know,
Shot.
on June 29th will be season number 2 of the off season of the King of the Palace, sponsored by Watch Me Suck at Bowling. Oh, Dave drops a bomb.
Strike on spare. How to finish that first string. Talk about there.
Dean answers right back.
Oh, my goodness,
Dean's
people.
like, so what?
Spare strike for both bowlers. My goodness. Talk about Candlepin bowling at its best.
Keeping it tight.
After one, Dupuis and Clausen at 127, Leach and Sullivan at 137. 10-pin lead for the challengers.
I'm watching Dean
Up
Sullivan
now
over
on
here.
alley 4, Mr. Tom Clausen.
Watching Dean Sullivan, still thinking about taking out the 1-5.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Yeah. Then he throws a spare and a strike, then.
Nick Leach on alley 3.
It's a way to bounce back.
And he leaves the 5-10 people, better known as what, Dennis, David? The Woolworth.
Pain in the butt is what it's like, freshie.
The Woolworth.
The Woolworth hasn't been a thing since like the 80s.
1979.
No, it's actually later than that because there was one in Boston I used to go to.
Later than 79?
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Dennis. Another part of
I was a
trivia.
teenager, so I
You still remember it? Okay.
probably about late 80s, early 90s.
Walmart used to, Woolworths used to have like the old soda fountains inside.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
They had different floors for like pets and different. It was pretty cool. I used to love going there.
10 for Nick Leach and 9 for Tom. Both bowlers would like to see the marks still come.
Tom's comes from Willamette, Connecticut, and his home alleys are rollaway lanes, also Lucky Strike lanes, which is a Duckton alley.
Well, threw a weak ball left, Dennis, and gets a spare leave. Nick Leach
Right down the
pounds
middle
the
of the
head
plate.
pin and leaves in the 9. Okay,
Wow.
he deserved that.
That's why I picked him up. He's solid arm on this kid.
Nick Leach's home alleys are Leda lanes, and he bowls on the RFAA on Thursday nights.
Shooting for the spare, and he got a spare.
All over it.
Nice shot. Dennis, did that appear that he hit the dead wood in the, which was behind the 9-pin and spun backwards?
That's correct.
Instead of going right into the pit.
That's correct.
Maybe the angle of width to tell the audience with
It was,
the angle.
it was frozen wood.
Frozen.
So
Oh, it was frozen wood.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Dennis.
Yeah, there was
I
no
could-
special delivery on that wood.
Special delivery. I want a special delivery.
Terrible.
I want a special delivery Jones bowls. Former wrestler with the WWF. Special delivery Jones.
I remember SD Jones.
Yeah.
Well, that's
What did he
old
deliver?
school.
What did he deliver? Special packages for the post office?
I
I ain't touching that one.
Oh,
Nope.
Tom off on that.
throwing it away.
That's a 9 box. Puts him at 34.
Okay, Nick Leach has got, I don't know what to call it.
Nyeh.
I know. Hit the piece of wood, see what happens. Who knows?
Yeah, that's all you got to do is hit that front piece and hopefully something ricochets. Wow.
Speaking of sponsors, where's George
Meep,
today?
meep.
Oh,
George
is
over there in
down.
the corner.
Oh, he's down there in the corner. He's looking. He's watching. And our good buddy Marty. One of these days, well, next year, Dennis, David, we're going to kidnap him. That's all there is to it.
Oh, look at this.
Came back with a nice 9 fill, leaves the 10.
Thought the 10 pin was going to drop for him, but stood it out.
Corner of the building, shot the pawn. Nick Leach fires and hits the head pin and leaves this mess. How can you leave the 2, 5, 7, 8, 10?
He did it.
Nyeh.
Oh, Tommy, a little bit.
Give a shout out to our sponsors.
Oh, look at that shot.
Beautiful
Can you
pickup.
talk about us? One man has 1 pin, misses, and the other fella, bowler, has 5 up and makes it. Candlepin bowling, Dennis. That's all I can tell the people,
That's
right?
spare number 8 for Sullivan and Leach.
How much are they ahead by now?
They're up 12 pins box to box plus the fill.
Give a shout out to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru and Lindbergh Mass. Visit buynorthend.com or visit them in person and see Marty Babineau and his excellent sales staff on a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Also, go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling, and see our good friend do parodies on Candlepin bowling, duck pin bowling, and 10-pin bowling. Also, Minecraft Abandoned World live streams on Twitch TV /George F551.
Come on, come on.
Oh, it hit it, just not hard enough.
Nick Leach, very
Look at this
disappointing.
disaster.
Look at this, Dennis. The one.
1, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about
Well,
it.
you know what
Yeah,
Dean
man.
says, throw the ball, let the pins fall.
Exactly. So after 5, Dupuy and Clausen at 54, Leach and Sullivan at 55.
Up on alley 4, Mr. Dean Sullivan coming out of Woburn and Exeter and Lakeside lanes. His home alleys are Leda lanes. He bowls on the RFAA in the Friday Night Pro League and Exeter Once a Month League. His favorite shot is a strike. His least favorite shot is the 7-10 split. You just saw him pick it up a little while ago, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. Albeit he had some wood on it, but
Speaking of the 7-10 split, Justin Lapinese said the 7-10 split with no wood was made on camera by Bobby Doherty Sr. on the New England Candlepins YouTube show.
Yeah.
never seen it. I've only seen it made once. My father did it.
Look at that shot
Oh,
by
Dave
Dupuy.
drops a bomb.
Dave, didn't you say you made it once?
What, 7-10
Sometime
split?
with no wood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
long time ago when I was good.
It's amazing how you can remember things like that. Of course, it will never happen again. So,
Never say never.
thank you. Okay,
Some of the 10 bucks.
10 blocks.
Thank you to Drum Machine, Flooded Car 123,
Flooded car.
Soiling Whale Dog Dude.
Let us know where you're watching it, who you're watching it with, and who
Yeah.
you share it with, man.
Yeah, with any-
you want a shout out? Ask for it. We'll give it to you.
We'll give it to you. It's Candlepin bowling.
Dean
Oh,
drops a
damn, nice
bomb.
shot. Nice.
That was a
right.
beautiful pitch.
Now, Dave Dupuy wants a double, and oh,
Almost
I thought
got
he
it.
had it. I thought that was there. Well, you're a little disappointed, Dave, but get the spare. Oh boy, oh boy. Look at this wood.
It's not bad, actually.
I don't know.
Just cap any piece over there, you should get it.
Well, let's see what happens, people. Okay,
you
you're
go.
right. Yeah, it looked worse than it was, I guess. Of course, my eyes are failing me sometimes. Okay, here we go. Both bowlers with marks. Both bowlers going to the 7th box. Both bowlers feeling it.
When Dean's not bowling, he's a construction foreman. Also, he enjoys hunting, fishing, and golf. And also the kids and the families.
He wants a double.
Off to the right just a little bit.
Didn't
Get the
catch
first
that.
half, now get the other half.
Okay, Dave Dupuy crunches that up. He's got the head pin, and he leaves one of the
He's a
4
diamond.
diamonds. Or
What's
the
6
dinner-
on his spare?
2,
or the
4,
dinner
5,
bucket.
8.
The dinner bucket. Okay, here he goes. Come on, Dean. Hit that pin.
Ooh.
Just missed. 7 on the strike for Dean. Dave Dupuy, 6 on the spare, and no. Well, she's got to get 2 out of 3 here, Dennis. Inverted triangle. Tough, difficult shot.
Don't hurt it.
No, excuse me. Side saddle triangle.
What?
Side saddled triangle. Inverted triangle would be something.
Oh, my
the other way around. Well, you got to keep on top of these
Side
things.
saddle.
Triangle.
After 8, Dupuy and Clausen
That's what
at
they
98,
call it. You
Leach
saw
and
it.
Sullivan at 90. 2-pin lead for the
Travis.
newcomers,
Side saddle.
the challengers.
Even oh, he's the OEP. He's concentrating on filming the match. I'll talk to him later on. Oh, nice shot.
Just grazed that 7-pin, but it didn't take it.
Just leaves the 7, better known as the
The
corner of the
7-pin.
building shot. Or the corner of the building shot.
I'm just side saddle. I mean, I guess it's better than backdoor backdoor.
Backdoor what?
Thank you to Christian Carbello for your comments.
Very difficult shot.
Oh,
here
you think
for
it's easy, people, don't you?
For a right-handed bowler, and
Oh.
just missed. In my opinion, the hardest thing to do in Candlepin bowling, make a 1-pin spare with no wood. Yep, Dave Dupuy way left. He was shooting at a mess. The 5, 8, 9, 10 with no wood.
Oh, those cookies went quick.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're gone. Yeah.
10-pin for Dean.
You know, David, Dennis, every time I hear the word cookie, I always think back about 2 or 3 years ago when our good friend, my good friend and your friend, David Metallo came up with the idea that if you have an Oreo cookie, it's 2 cookies, and I've always said it's just 1 cookie. Remember that, David? Of course, all my
It's
friends.
still 2 cookies.
No.
One cookie.
Overwhelmingly in favor of my
one
definition. It's 1 cookie.
1 cookie.
Okay.
Dean dropping.
Come on.
Get over,
Come on,
get
come
over.
on. Oh. Now he leaves the 10 pin. The last box was the 7.
Yeah, but he's got
Good.
a guide.
Yeah. And come on.
Both of them should have been strikes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Both dropped 9. Both left single pin spares. Both looking to cash in. Let's see what happens. Dean Sullivan throws first, right
Nice
at it.
pickup.
Nice
Yes,
shot.
it
Like
is.
you said, Dennis, he had a guy there to throw the ball towards the 10, and Dave Dupuis, he picks up the 6. Now we're going into the Phil ball. Both bowlers want an 8, 9, or 10. I'd settle for that, right, Dennis? 8, 9, or 10 every time on a match?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Gonna be a close match. Have 4 pins. And
Sullivan right down the middle of the plate.
drops 8. Maybe 9, Dennis. David.
8.
And Dave Dupuis resetting on alley 3. We had a pin fall down inadvertently.
And a 7 drop for Dave.
After 2, Dupuis and Clausen at 123 for a 2-string total of 250. Leach and Sullivan with a 118 for a 2-string total of 255. 5-pin lead for the challengers going into the last string.
Any handicap, Dennis?
Yes, the champs are getting 6 pins a string. That's already factored in.
It's already factored in. Thank you for telling the audience that, Dennis. Appreciate it. What do you look for, Dennis? High scoring? Well, we always do.
I like trick shots. I like a match that's close.
Oh, look at that first ball. Look, why did that 6 pin go down? I know,
And-
nothing hit it.
And you know what I really like is one of my teammates winning.
Is he a teammate?
He is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So I'm a little biased. I told Dean before the start of the match, I said, can I root for him and not you? Can he win and not you? How's that possible?
Well, he made the spare. No doubt about it. Took that 6 pin right out.
I kid Dean. I like Dean.
Oh, nice shot.
Matching
Split
spears.
the- Matching spin. Nice shot by Tom Clausen. He had 3 pins up for the spear, made it. Nick Leach had 1 up and made it. Both open up with marks. Doesn't seem like the cameras are bothering these bowlers, Dennis.
No, they've both been here before.
Yeah, they've both been here. That's right. Oh, no. How does that happen? On a mark. Throws the ball people 60 feet and gets penalized. Oh, I gotta stand up. Oh, it's so frustrating. Gets a 4 in the fill, hits the head pin,
Gets penalized.
and gets penalized. I just don't understand it.
When Nick's not bowling, he's a machinist. He also enjoys softball and golf. And he wants to give a negative Ghost Rider. I won't expect to know what Steve doesn't know what that would be.
What would you say?
Negative Ghost Rider.
Ghost
Pattern
Rider.
is full.
Okay.
Remember?
No.
Ghost Rider, isn't that Squirrel? Do you recall?
That is Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, Johnny Blaze.
Oh, nice pickup.
Nice 10. Difficult
But
pin.
negative Ghost Rider is the pattern is full is from Top Gun.
Oh, I haven't seen Top Gun in forever.
What's Top Gun? Movie? Or TV show?
Movie.
Movie, oh,
Very famous movie.
never heard of it. Okay.
Never heard of it.
Finds the head pin and leaves the 357. No, 257, excuse me, people. Oh, Tom, look at
Wow,
this. Look
here
at
it
this.
goes.
Here it goes. You think
Ooh,
David? Oh,
short
just
pinned.
missed. Just missed. This is going to be a tough one for.
Wow.
Who knows what's going to. I know he's frustrated. Why did it go the other way?
That's a 9-box for Clausen.
That's
Hardest thing to do, Dennis.
I think that's a clank.
Yep.
Clinkety clank.
So disappointing. Hardest
And the
thing to
9-box
do.
there.
Not as easy as it looks, people.
Box to box, the champs are up 5 pins right now.
That was a big spear.
Thank you to Nick Lang in drum machine and Ethan Levy.
Thank you.
Malcolm Finnegan. I'm wondering, what are your high singles? Malcolm wants to know.
177 for yours truly at the hub.
Oh,
lane.
strike for Nick.
Nice.
Nice.
177 at the hub lanes in Lunenburg back in the 80s. David,
196.
here.
Yes, sir.
Dennis,
My high single is 187 out of the old Melrose Bowl, and triple is 484 out of Academy.
What was the first one? Melrose Bowl? What was it?
Melrose Bowl, yep.
Oh, Melrose.
Yep.
Melrose.
Dave
Never-
Hodge used to own that.
Yeah.
Well, part owner,
Yeah.
I should say.
Don't remember that one.
It's gone now. It's a
Oh, it's gone.
apartment
Oh,
building.
nice shot.
Oh, Nick throws a double.
Nick Leach with a double. Tom Clausen leaves the 3, 8, 9, excuse me, 3, 9, 10 with some wood. People, will we see a triple? Will we see 3 strikes in a row?
Why not?
Why not, right? This is just about going to really, really up the lead for Leach and Sullivan.
You falling asleep, Dave?
What's that?
You falling asleep?
No, I'm good.
Well, he's like me, Dennis, so he's always thinking, focusing, and concentrating on
Up
what?
now on alley 3, Mr. Dean Sullivan working on a triple.
Double. Hope he gets it.
That's right. Hope he gets it, yeah. Focusing, concentrating, and thinking of Candlepin bowling. It's like I say, most people put the radio on and listen. Me, I'd put it off. Thinking, concentrating,
Yeah, we know,
focusing.
because you're psycho, we know.
When Dave's not bowling, he is a truck driver for Home Depot.
Oh, weak on the
Here
left
we go,
side.
Dean
Didn't
Sullivan
want-
working
Come
on
on, come on, come on.
a
Want the
double.
triple, want the triple. Oh.
Wait a minute.
That's still
Wait a
working.
minute. Yeah, but look at this, Dennis, quick. The 2-pin moved over. Didn't fall down. Son of a gun. Well, he's got 5 on the double fill. He's got a good shot here in making a spare, people. He's got to get the head pin, and he does.
Beautiful
Saw that
pickup.
one coming, put it right in the pocket. They got 3 marks in a row. They've got the turkey. Gets a 10. Getting interesting. Maybe he shoots 4 marks in a row. If he gets that, Dennis, 4 marks in a row is an eagle.
The champs are down 21 pins box to box because of that double strike.
Yep. Dave Dupuy
Oh,
needs a mark.
Told you, this
Almost
is where
got-
Dupuy is dangerous right in these last 5 boxes. When he knows he's got to turn it on, he does.
And finds the head pin.
and Dean
Not-
drops 9 on his fill.
Oh, beautiful bone by Dean Sullivan.
Leaves the 4-pin all alone. Dave picks up his.
Is Dean Sullivan shooting the,
So Dean's going to have to match everything that Dave does.
and he nails it.
All
He's
over
got
it.
4 in a row, people. 4 marks in a row in Candlepin bowling. Any combination of spares and strikes, better known as an eagle. Very difficult to come by. Well, it's going to get interesting. Dave Dupuy needs a big fill, no doubt about it. Oh, look at this.
Want to give a shout out to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass. Visit buynorthend.com or see them in person and see Marty Babineau and his excellent sales staff on a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Also, go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling. See our good friend George do parodies on Candlepin Bowling, Duck Pin Bowling, and 10-Pin Bowling. Also is doing Minecraft Abandoned World live streams on Twitch TV/GeorgeF551.
Well, both bowlers failed to mark. So we're going to go into the last 2 boxes, and my good friend Dennis will give the audience what the difference is.
After 8, Dupuy and Clausen at 93, Leach and Sullivan at 119. Leach and Sullivan are up 31 pins going into the last 2.
So obviously, David Dupuy obviously needs a strike. See what happens.
Off to the left. Ooh, he got a break.
Got a break. Dean Sullivan up, fires that ball, the 9th box.
Dean?
Ooh,
Wow.
5, 7, 8.
If you can touch the 5-pin and a deadwood at the same time, it should go.
Both bowlers here in the 9th box, better known as Candlepin Bowling, better known as the foundation box, and it looks like both will have.
Nice
no.
pickup. That should be it.
No, that's Dean, sorry.
Yeah, Dean gets the mark.
And nothing.
Nope.
9 box for Dave.
Oh, looks like
That'll do
Nick
it.
Leach
Gonna have
and Dean
new,
Sullivan.
gonna have new tag team champs when it's all said and done.
The former champs
But coming
defeated
back.
the current champs, now former champs, and Dave Dupree and Tom Clausen.
Who knows who's going to win, David? Who knows who's going to win that belt that you
Oh,
invented?
drops a bomb to close up.
Going down swinging.
David, you invented it. You thought of it. And you're going to put it on the champs' stomachs.
What?
The belt. You'll put it on there. Not me, not Dennis. You will.
I'm not putting anything on anybody's stomach.
You can wrap the belt around them. It's your invention. It's your... That one came out wrong, people.
Oh, my Lord.
I want to give a shout out to everybody in Local Access and Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in to watching Season 7 of King of the Palace and all the previous seasons. We cannot do what we do without you. I want to thank the OEPD, Stevie B, Becca V, Freshie Z, Mikey K,
And Dennis.
Kevin P, Nikki.
Oh, all of the melody
Nikki
now.
N, Amber May, Dennis Nuzzo, the OEPD, and everybody else that makes the show. Thank you for tuning in and watching Season 7 of The King of the Palace. We appreciate it. We cannot do what we do without you. Dennis, give us the rundown.
After 3, Clausen and Dupuis with a 122 for a 3-string total of 372. Leach and Sullivan with a 149 for a 3-string total of 404. Dupuis and Clausen had 8 spares and 3 strikes. Sullivan and Leach had 14 spares and 4 strikes.
Great bowling all the way around. Now, let's get to the 11th box with the news.
Welcome to the 11th box. I'm standing here with this week's winners. They just dethroned the current and former tag team champions, the team of Sullivan and Leach. Great bowling. 137, 118, 149 for a 404. Thank God you got a partner, Dean, huh?
Oh, yeah, he carried my ass.
No doubt on that one.
Oh, yeah, he throwing that great ball. I love it when he throws those strikes.
So do I. That's why I picked them up. It was back and forth until you threw the double strike, and then it seemed like you had them at that point, and you just kept burying them.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you feel very smooth throwing a ball out there?
Oh, yeah. I love bowling here. Love these ones.
I figured that. Just looking at it from watching behind you, you're throwing a nice smooth ball. Like Dean says,
Throw the ball and let the pins fall.
I was going to say it, but I prefer you charge me.
You still owe me like 500 from the last month.
Collect it from Dave.
Yeah, right.
Well, good luck to you guys, because number 2 seeds next week, No Strings to the King of the Palace, Steve Spingola and Sean Campbell, 792. See everyone then.